If the theme is about tailoring black style, why is everyone not wearing a black owned design? I just want to know. Wouldn't that be the best way to showcase black style? Dandyism in the era, like, wouldn't that be the best way? I'm just saying, there should be a flood of black designers on the carpet at the Met Gala. Hi friends, AskOyinkan here. Today is all about the 2025 Met Gala. This is my favorite theme thus far. The theme is Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, based on Monica L. Miller's book, Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism and the Styling of Black Diasporic Identity. Before we get started, first of all, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications as well. This is very exciting for me because I got the chance to attend a Met preview a few weeks ago that was hosted by the Met Museum. It was a panel discussion led by Monica L. Miller, who is the author of the book, which this whole theme is based on, and she was in conversation with Jonathan McCrory, Dandy Wellington, and Lana Turner. Lana Turner is a fashion historian. She's iconic, okay? Anna Wintour was there. A few other figures that you all may know were there as well. What was most interesting to me is that they really got to dive into the roots of dandyism and the definition of dandyism. To be dandy is to put great effort into your attire. It's not only being a person who wears a collared shirt or a blazer or anything with a lapel of any kind. The dictionary defines dandy as a man who is excessively concerned about his clothes or his apparel. So I dived into the root of dandyism and the discussion that I attended pre-Met Gala. I dived into that. You can check out my blog post, Fitting Style, in the description down below, where I was able to dive deeper into the root of dandyism, what it truly means to the panelists, and of course, how Monica Miller feels about fast fashion, how Harlem really influences black style. So let's get into the best worst dress, okay? I'm wearing a one-piece jumper situation. I'm not gonna get up and show you my outfit. I'm tired. If only you knew how late it is. I am tired. I love that this little jumper is like loose in the waist. Love that. My earrings, you guys know I make my own earrings, so I made these a few years ago. Very gorge. It's giving floral goodness, okay? I love, like, absolutely love. Hello, bum 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 dun 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 dun. I don't even know who I want to start with first. I do want to acknowledge the fact that I think it's super iconic that Ruth Carter, you know, she is the stylist to the A-list movies. Like Ruth Carter, she's the costume designer for Black Panther. The Ruth Carter styled Teyana Taylor, and I think that is so cool because it's not like she's a stylist styling a whole bunch of people. Like, she is a costume designer to the A-list movies, okay? She was the costume designer to Black Panther. She's a costume designer for the new movie that's out now, Sinners. So one can say that she has quite a bit of experience working with Ryan Coogler, who's the creator and director of both movies. I love the look. I love that we played with a little bit of color but still playing with the dark hue. It doesn't feel like black, it feels more like charcoal. You know how charcoal is like a dark gray? That's what this looks like to me. I love that we have red pinstripes. I love every single detailing, even down to the do-rag, the red do-rag. I watched her Vogue interview as she was interviewing the stars, and she did an amazing job in those very high heels, even though she kept complaining saying her big toe was hurting her. I love the strong shoulders. The hat, underneath the hat is the do-rag. So this is a very masculine look, obviously, but she pulls it off so well because she's Teyana. Of course she did. Her host was Ego Wundin, and I think she looked amazing in a Christopher John Rogers piece. Love seeing the girls in Christopher John Rogers, okay? So I didn't really care to see any dark colors on the carpet today because I wanted to see people be bold with some bright colors, like just really bring it, really give it to us. So for that reason, I'm gonna go through the dark colors really quickly, not the ones that super bored me. I didn't even bother compiling them because we're not even gonna talk about them. I'm just gonna go over the dark colors that were somewhat interesting. A$AP Rocky, who's the co-chair at the Met Gala, said that he designed his suit. He interviewed with Vogue. He also wore Christian Louboutin shoes. I don't dislike it. I just think a little bit more can be done. Some people would wear a suit and then throw a cane on, you know, as it, oh, well, I wore a cane. Well, fit the look, you know. It doesn't look bad. Like, he looks good. I would have liked a little bit more detail, but he does look good. Alex Noel, love. Love, love, love. Sometimes it's in the little detail of the neckline that just makes a piece go from pretty normal and regular to extraordinaire. I love that we have that pinstripe detailing. Would we consider that a bustier in the bustier? I love that we have the cuffs. That would have been the cuffs of a button-down shirt, but we just have cuffs, no button-down, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, it's just in the little details. Andre showed up with a piano on his back and a trash bag. I do not know why. I cannot even tell you why, but wow. A trash bag? Maybe he's making a statement about something, throwing something in the trash, or I don't know. I don't get it, but who's he representing? Like the working man, and he has a piano. Girl, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Iris Starr's look was boring in my opinion. I just think so much more could have been done. I don't know who she's wearing, but I would have loved to see more detailing. You cannot tell that she's going to a themed event. It looks like she's going anywhere. Not an event, Superfine, black tailor. Like it just doesn't, it just looks like anywhere. I feel like she even dresses better than this for other things that she goes to. I just expect better. And she's my Naija sister. Come on, like we go hard, we go in for everything we do. And I know she can do better because she's Nigerian like me. Okay. Speaking of Nigerians, Burna Boy came through in a brown. I love that now we're playing with texture. So we have brown leather cape and then we have the brown suiting. Love that. The pairing of the yellow button down with a brown suit, it is risque, but it looks fine on him. And I feel like this would look better in motion. It looks good. And I love brown on brown skin also. Also in brown is Bad Bunny. He worked on his look for a couple of months. He spoke about this look with Lala Anthony. She was the third Vogue correspondent on the carpet interviewing the guest. Emma Chamberlain wore a black pinstripe. Is that black or navy? It looks a little somewhere between black and navy, girl. The point is she wore a pinstripe dress. Some people love this, but I'm not in love. Like I get it, but I'm bored. And I don't know if it's because of the lack of accessories for the look. It's just very bland. Like, yeah, I'm gonna throw on a dress and that's it. I feel like I'm not wowed by a shoe. I'm not wowed by a necklace. I'm not wowed by an earring. I'm not wowed by anything. She just has on these simple glasses and this dress, you know, and the dress is not a wow factor neither. Like, it's not like it's a ball gown where you're not even thinking about the fact that she's not wearing accessories because you're so enamored by a ball gown. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a simple full back out. I get it. We have a little train, pinstripe. It's not something to be wowed about. And when the dress itself is not very wow, you need to wake up the look with accessories. And she did not do that. So that's what I would prefer for her to do. This was the blackest Met Gala ever, and I hope we keep tapping into themes that truly represent black people, because what I think is amazing is that the food in the Met Gala is by Chef Kwame. Chef Kwame owns the restaurant Tatiana in Lincoln Center. It's a hot spot. It's a hot spot. You have to jump through hoops to be able to eat there. So they say. He owns this restaurant. It's a Afro-Caribbean fusion type of food. His restaurant Tatiana in Lincoln Center was named New York's best restaurant in 2023 by New York Times. Big deal. So Chef Kwame is doing his thing, okay? Black man killing the game, and the food at the Met Gala was by Chef Kwame, a black dark-skinned man killing the game in the restaurant industry. So I tip my hat off to him. I think that is amazing. I love that they kept it black. Who's providing the food? The correspondents. It's just different things that I look for. Let's not just have a black theme and then not have the components of the gala not incorporate black people. I do love that black people were incorporated intentionally at this gala. I told you this year's theme is based on Monica L. Miller's book, Slaves to Fashion. I don't know who Monica L. Miller wore. She did throw on some black. I think black is her thing because when she spoke at the Met preview that I went to, she was wearing black there as well. So I think she's just, you know how some people just enjoy wearing black? I know true New Yorkers love wearing black. Okay, it's a New York thing, but yeah, I think she looks good. Love the beading. I love a little detailing, so I love the beading. at the top of her look. Love that. I also want to mention about Monica L. Miller. She curated the exhibit infusing rhythm and blues. So when she was speaking with the board about how to put the exhibit together, she mentioned something that was really significant. She said those blues moments are sometimes necessary to get to the rhythm. And I thought that was very fascinating, because some people might be going through a dark time of any sort, and if you're going through a dark time, sometimes you have to go through the dark to get to the light, right? Sometimes you have to have a little rough patch to get to the bright rainbow at the end. I thought that was fascinating. The exhibit not only shows people being happy and jovial with themselves, but also shows the other side of happiness. It also showcases Saturday night and Sunday morning looks as well. Church is a very heavy influence in Black style as well, so I'm glad that she was also able to showcase that too. I also learned that her book started as her PhD thesis, and it developed into this wonderful book that was produced in what, 2009 or so. That was pretty fascinating to me. Sydney Sweeney wore a Miu Miu dress. Love. I love when the girls glisten. I love when the girls glisten. Okay, gosh, give me sequins, give me glitter, give me glisten, give me pearls, give me all the things. Like I want you to look so good that I can almost spot you from a block away and be like, wow, she looks really good. This is the first time I'm not really into Zuri Hall's look, and you know I go hard about Zuri Hall. I'm always talking about how she always looks better than the actual guest at these award shows, because we know that she's a correspondent. She normally works with, I think it's E! Network, but she will literally be the interviewer looking better than the interviewee all the time, okay? And this is the one time where I'm just, it's wow. It's quite not, it's not it, you know. What I would do differently with this look is probably, I think it's the tying of the sleeves in the front that maybe makes it look a little bit too trying to be casual, but you're still a dress, you're still a gown, but trying to make a gown look casual. Like, I get it. I would have preferred for her to maybe wear a blazer dress that looked like this, you know, and then add a little sparkle, because why not? Some of the Louis Vuitton girlies were pantless. Some of the girls for Louis Vuitton showed up with just a leotard, such as Lisa. Sabrina Carpenter said Pharrell told her, you're quite short, so no pants for you. This is her third Met Gala. So I guess he was putting the short girls with just the top, no pants. Helen went for a leather Louis Vuitton look with Louis Vuitton stockings. The LV, the monogram all over the stockings for all the girls, I don't like that. I don't think it's anything to get excited about. I do wish she went with a different bag for this look. I mean, Louis Vuitton, they have great leather goods. So many options to choose from. This fur number is just, it just didn't have to be it. Not for this look. Some components of dandyism is respectability, heritage, juke, which involved zouk suits, and being cool. Tracksuits were considered cool at some point. In 2021, there's a graceful burner Adidas original look. It reminds me of what Future was going for tonight's Met Gala. While it is not a tracksuit fabric, it is giving the tracksuit style. The sweater that you can zip down in the front with the comfy pants that's not skinny at the bottom but a little flare-legged. That's what this is reminding me of. It's reminding me of what would be considered the cool part of dandyism, according to Monica L. Miller. Do I like it? No. But it is a bit on theme. I just personally don't like it. I like that Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz are so matchy-matchy. I love a matchy-matchy. I don't care for the headpiece on Alicia Keys. I wish she did something different with her hair with the headpiece, like combined. I want to see some hair with the headpiece. I want to see both, not either or. I do see what Swizz Beatz did there with the do-rag. I get it. It's not that I don't get it. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Jalen Hurst and Brie Burrows, love. I love a beaded detailing. I love the beading design on his blazers. I love that she also has some beading on her dress. Phenomenal. Love. Also in a magnificent beaded piece is Coco Jones in a Manish Malhotra attire. She looks amazing, like literally incredible. I love this. Her attire looks, it just looks heavy. Looks like it weighs a ton. Looks incredible on her. She's wearing it well. And here's Manish, the designer. He's obviously no stranger to beadings. You can see his attire is also very much beaded as well, and he looks amazing too. Rosalie wore Balmain by Olivia Rousteing. I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's okay. I feel like this is something she could have worn anywhere, right? It's not something that you can pinpoint the theme from a mile away, right? Like you can almost wear it anywhere. And I also think Olivier, who's the creative director of Balmain, he's pretty great at making these sculptural pieces, because remember last year he did this piece that looked like sand on Tyler, and then now we have this. So it's just quite interesting to me that it's a similar style to the piece that he created for Tyler. I love Venus's cape. We have a little tennis skirt. I love the cape, but without the cape, would we like the look? I don't know, but I love the cape. The whole look together looks good, but if we did no cape, it would look like a tennis outfit, right? Damson Idris came in a helmet and some, I saw it on video, but I couldn't find pictures of it. Yeah, it's probably, by the time I'm editing this, the pictures are gonna be out, hopefully. But it was some reveal piece to reveal his look. And this is the look we were revealing, you know, like, this is it. And it's not even that it's bad. It's just, if we're gonna do a big reveal, then I need you to put in some type of extra effort to look like something that you would probably never wear anywhere else but this particular place, because you just wanted to go so hard with the theme. Not look like, because it's not a bad look, it's just the fact that it's a very normal, regular look. Pants are flared. We have flared pants, and maybe you wouldn't wear flared pants anywhere else, right? Maybe you would usually go with a straight leg, who knows? But the point is, I just wish he did a little bit more, took a bit more risk with the look, you know. I think he played it very safe. Also playing the safest Chance the Rapper. I don't like this look. I don't think the leather vest underneath the blazer looks great. I do think it's clashing, and I do think that if he removed the leather vest, then it would look better. I love when people mix fabrics, but this actually looks like it looks like he didn't get a stylist and that he styled himself. Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary. Love this look on her. She's wearing Sergio Hudson. She interviewed with Teyana, and she did say that Sergio dressed about maybe 16 people for the Met Gala, which, wow, that's a lot. That's a big deal, because you do know these tables are paid for by the designers, right? So if you're dressed in 16 people, that's 16 people you have to pay for at the gala. So wow, what a budget, Sergio Hudson. I'm proud. And I do love her look. I love that pinstripes are a bit rigid. They're not perfect. It's a bit of rigidity to it, and I love that. Rihanna popped out with a baby bump. Congratulations to her and A$AP Rocky. Love that. I love that she went with the theme. I'm not in love with the look, but it's an okay look, you know. I love the necktie. I love that she went with the hat. But yeah, congratulations to her. Zendaya popped out in a white suit, and probably styled by Laura. She's always styled by Laura Roach, so I'm just presuming that she's styled by Laura Roach. Don't know who the designer is. Laura Roach came through in a Burberry look, premiering his blonde hair. All his accessories were sourced on eBay. He was wearing Cartier, an AP watch, basically all his jewelry. All his jewelry was sourced on eBay. Probably has a partnership with eBay of some sort. What I do find really fascinating about Laura Roach is that the Vogue Met Gala issue styled about 30 people across various disciplines. That's really incredible. The same stylist who said he's gonna retire, you know, he's only working with Zendaya, but here he is, you know, styling for Vogue. Keep going, Law, keep going. Because I didn't want him to quit. Lewis Hamilton wore a Grace Welsburner suit. This is his 10th Met Gala, and now he's a co-chair. He gets to be a co-chair this year. In 2021, he bought a table. At that table were black people only for the Met Gala, of course. So he's been championing black people, black style for quite a little bit now. So I'm glad that he's able to be co-chair this year. Also co-chair is Coleman Domingo. Love, love, love his look. Anne Hathaway said she wanted to impress Andre Leon Talley, so she wore a Carolina Herrera look styled by Wes Gordon. Keke Palmer wore Vera Wang inspired by Dorothy Dandridge. I love this look on her. I do wish there was a way to close up the front a little bit, just to like right above mid thigh, and then we wouldn't need whatever those pants are that she's wearing underneath. That's not necessary. We wouldn't need that, but I do like the look on her. She does look incredible. This ginger hair on Keke, literally stunning. Okay, I love it when the black girls get red hair of some sort, because I'm a red hair lover. Okay, I will throw red braids in this hair in a heartbeat. So love this on her. Wish the pants were non-existent and we can just tailor just a little nip to the front of that gown. She could sashay with no pants. Just ball gown. The creativity behind Lala's look is so incredible. I don't know who the designer is, but I do love that it's like half gown, half pants. It looks like half jumpsuit. She looks amazing. She looks absolutely incredible. Amazing. She looks perfect. I love when the girls come out in beautiful structural pieces. Sarah Young in this brown structured shoulder detail. Love. I mean, it's what the girls need. I didn't want to see all the girls in pantsuits. I really wanted to see something different in everyone, but I do love when you do a pantsuit and you do it well. Did we need that necktie? Maybe not really, but I understand. It goes with the theme. I get it. I just don't feel like it's really needed. Jodie Turner-Smith, incredible. I love, like I said before, I love seeing brown on brown. I love seeing brown attire on brown skin. I love that we're not just doing cotton, you know, we're doing leathers, we're playing with fabrics, we're mixing it up in some way, we're mixing up texture as well. So this is incredible. Love the hat on her. Tracy Ellis Ross. I love Tracy Ellis Ross's hat. I don't like how she wore it. I wish she just shifted it a little bit, but then again, she's moving, she's talking, she's taking pictures. Honestly, it's hard being a celebrity. Like, it's hard being a celebrity because it's just so much that you have to be aware of. So when I talk about their looks, I am aware that what they're doing is not easy. Being on a carpet and trying to look your best is not easy, you know? So when people are able to do it seemingly seamlessly, I applaud them, because wow, that was a lot of work, I'm sure. Just wish we could shift her hat a little bit. I love the big bow in the back. I love it for the fact that she took a risk, but I probably would not pair it with those pants, you know, but I do love the risk taking in this entire look. Her hat was custom made by Stephen Jones. Her look is Marc Jacobs, and when she was being interviewed by Lala, she did say that she naturally feels like a dandy because she's always doing her own thing, you know. She's a bold, and she is. Carla Welsh is usually her stylist. I don't know if she still styles her till this day, but for years Carla Welsh styled Tracy Ellis Ross, and she always had her in these beautiful Valentino pieces and all these, oh gosh, there was this big poofy pink Valentino piece that she once wore and I love. Speaking of Tracy Ellis Ross, her mom, Diana Ross, stole the show, literally stopped the carpet. When she arrived, the carpet was empty. All these other celebrities, there were other celebrities on the carpet while they were being photographed. When she arrived, it was only Diana Ross. She needed several men to help hold up the train. It was more than 4 men holding up the train, and that train was long and beautiful. And then of course to her right is her son helping her walk up the stairs. Beautiful. And Tracy was saying that time stops when Diana Ross is around. I saw exactly what she meant, because my goodness, beautiful.
Diana Ross's look is by Nigerian designer Ugomozi, and she called her train her family gown because it has all the names of her children and her grandchildren on it.
I love that Thames wore Ankara to the Met Gala. Love this piece on her. I love the blue and the green mixture. I love the fabric. I love the print. Thames, you did your thing, girl. Russell Wilson and Ciara, incredible. I love, it's simple. Okay, I know I said I did not really want to see a bunch of black clothing on the carpet, but honestly, come on, they look good. Okay, they look good, and they make you want to see some black. They make you want to see some black dresses. They look amazing. So yes, 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 yes to Russell Wilson and Ciara. Savannah James by Hanifa. Funny thing, when I saw Hanifa post earlier this year, she posted on Threads that she would love to see Hanifa on the Met Gala carpet. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that would be amazing, because Hanifa is a black woman, you know, she's an African woman like me. The brand is called Hanifa, but it's by Anifa. So brand is with an H. It's by Anifa without an H in the front. She's from Congo, so she's Congolese. She's an African woman like me. You already know I'm Nigerian. So I've always loved what she's doing. She's consistent with her brand. See, first of all, I don't even know why everyone did not even just wear a black owned design. If the theme is about tailoring black style, why is everyone not wearing a black owned design? I just want to know. Wouldn't that be the best way to showcase black style? Dandyism in the era, like, wouldn't that be the best way? I'm just saying, there should be a flood of black designers on the carpet at the Met Gala. I don't see why not. Sha'Carri Richardson wore Valentino. I do wish she wore something different than purple underneath that yellow dress. Maybe a gold lace would look better, not purple. I think the purple was clashing. I think gold would have went better with it. I love that she dressed up her hair with some yellow hair accessories of some sort. You can't see it in this picture as much, but I saw it in the interview she did with Lala, and the purple was clashing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's very fitting with this look on her for this particular theme. I do think it would look better with gold. Shakira, stunned in a, you know, I love a pink poof. I love a pink poof. Now, is this on theme? I'm not sure because I don't know everything in this world, but stunned. As I mentioned earlier, Juke is a part of Dandyism. Juke is fashion associated with music and lifestyle, and Zouk suits is a part of Juke. What Dapper Dan is wearing is a Zouk suit, and it's just quite fascinating. It's interesting. I'm not really into it, but I get it. It's a part of the theme. It goes with the things, you know. Is he sticking to theme or not? He is. And honestly, Dapper Dan is the dandy of Harlem. You know, if you don't know his history, he used to remake these pieces years ago. He ended up having a collaboration with Gucci. He caught the attention of Gucci because of his great style, and ended up collaborating with Gucci some years ago, which was a very full circle moment for him. He's just known for decades for his great style, so it's only right that he's at the Met Gala, especially with the theme that's so heavily influenced from Harlem as well. This is Dapper Dan's third Met Gala. I did wore Ferragamo, but what I do love is that she wore some Edo beads with her Ferragamo gown, and she did mention that the men in her life, like her grandfather, her father, are the dandiest men that she knows. And I thought that was really cool that she, you know, honored her father. Usher wore Ralph Lauren, and his wife was wearing Sergio Hudson. He flew in from Berlin for the Met Gala, and then right after the Met Gala, he's flying straight to London to perform. So it's a pretty hectic life he's living with these consistent performances, because this man is always on tour. His look was okay. Mary J. Blige wore Stella McCartney. Meg Thee Stallion came through in a Michael Kors look. I love it. She could have also worn this anywhere because there's nothing too special about it for the theme, but I do love it. Mona Kosabdi. Okay, I love her podcast, Off the Record, with her friend Jeanette Reyes. Love it. It's an okay look. I do think the look would probably look better in motion rather than just in a still image. It's an okay look, you know. It's all right. I like it. I'm not in love with it. I like it, but I think I would be in love with it if I saw a video of it, but I didn't see a video of it. I love the headpiece. I love when the girls play with headpieces, but I still want to see the hair. I want to see effort in hair and headpieces and all the, like, I don't want to feel like, are you wearing a headpiece because your hair is not done? Like, I want to see your hair being done underneath headpiece. I just want a whole full dramatic shebang. You know, I need a shebang. Mona Patel, love. The detailing of the blazer. The detailing of the blazer in the waist. The detailing of the blazer. Love. I love a beaded moment, because beading takes time. Beading takes effort. And you know what effort is? Dandyism. Dandyism is literally putting in effort, caring about your look and putting in effort into your look. That is dandyism. That's why you can say, oh, that's pretty dandy. Why do you say that? Because you saw the effort that person put into it. This is effort. I love it. I'm honestly not sure what Serena Williams is wearing. I don't like it. Serena's beautiful, talented, skilled, athletic. My goodness. Teaching her kid tennis. Beautiful. I'm not in love with this look, and I wish I was, and I'm not. So yeah, something about it just feels like she could have worn this anywhere, but not just because of that, because there's some like Shakira, I feel like she could have probably worn that anywhere too, but it just looks too good to pass up. This look, she could have passed it up. She could have passed it up because the fabric gives that of a slip dress, not that of a gown that needs to be worn on a carpet somewhere. And I think that's part of why I don't like it, because of how flimsy, like it feels like a slip dress. She can wear this fabric around the house, and I'm not saying the dress, because obviously the dress is noticeably designed to be worn outside, but what I am saying is the fabric just reminds me of a slip dress rather than a gown. The thing about Superfine Tailoring Black Style, it's about great tailoring. Like, you know, when you can just see great tailoring from afar, and you can just tell that was made for you, your body, just for you specifically. That's not what I feel when I see this. And this is why I just don't think this was a great look for this event. The effort put into this Tory Burch look, I appreciate. I'm not a black beading girl. I'm really not. I don't like black beads. I do like this on her. I do think this looks good on her, and I do see the effort, and I appreciate the effort on her. I don't know who Tyler Perry is wearing, but I appreciate the beading. I appreciate the beading on this jacket, like on this blazer. I appreciate the beading. I appreciate great beaded work, okay? And he looks good. This is his first Met Gala, I think. He looks good. Lizzo came through and Christian Siriano, amazing. Lizzo looks phenomenal, okay? I do wish we can start. I didn't want to see too much black and white on the carpet, but my goodness, when it's done well, girl, Lizzo looks good, okay? No doubt about it. Can't deny it. Lizzo looks amazing. Now, this is Superfine Tailoring Black Style, okay? I appreciate this Balmain sewing machine bag that Olivia Rousting is wearing. It's the simple things sometimes. Can his look be different? He's there as a designer. My goodness, I love this bag. I love it. I love novelty bags. That's the thing. So I was gonna love the bag regardless. Although I always appreciate seeing Lupita in a dress, because this girl can wear a dress down, okay? I love what she did with this look. I can't remember the name of her stylist at the moment, but I love what she did with this look. I love this pastel blue. I love the cape. I love the blazer. I love the suiting. Amazing. The hat, amazing, amazing, amazing. Lupita looks good, and it goes with the theme. Yes, she looks good. Even the mixture of the fabric, the cape is more chiffon-like, and then you have the suit that's like Mindy Kaling. Oh, this looked so good. I absolutely love this one, Mindy Kaling. What? Excuse me? Incredible on her. Every bit of the detailing, great tailoring, great tailoring, great tailoring. Perfect for her body. Absolutely perfect, great tailoring for her body. And these are just the little things we're looking for. Like, not only do I want to like the piece you're wearing, but I'm also looking at the tailoring to make sure it is a great fit. People need to be talking about Valentina Ferrera and J Balvin, because this dress that Valentina Ferrera is wearing, my goodness, polka dots are polka dotting, the sculpture is sculpturing, okay? I love this on her. Love the train. I love everything from the fact that we have like a corseted top seemingly, and then we have a bit of sculpture right after the corset. I just love that. I just love the detailing of it all. I'm okay with Pusha T's look. I love the beading at the top of the blazer. I love that it's the same color as the buttons for the blazer. I do not like the black shoes. I don't like when people wear brown looks, like full monochrome brown, and then they go with black shoes. I think you should go with like a tan, a gold, or a brown, or a beige. Something in that like brownish family, but not black. But I do love the effort that's been put into this look, and I do love the beading. Though she wore Louis Vuitton, although she was wearing a lot of Thom Browne at one point, she wore Thom Browne to perform at the Grammys and for the red carpet. So for some reason I thought she would be wearing Thom Browne again, because honestly that suiting look, you know, that dandy look, I know Thom Browne can easily pull off, because that's right up their alley. But she went with Louis Vuitton. I didn't like the look. It's all right. I wish the shoes were different. I wish it was more of a maybe a heel of some kind, not these shoes that you would maybe wear to run an errand, not to a carpet. I'm tired of the monochrome LV, monogram. Like that the girls that wear Louis Vuitton at the Met Gala have LV all over their tights, LV on their jacket. Come on, I get it, but it's not necessary. We could have just done without it. Andre Day Love. I love a monochrome pink. I love a monochrome pink, okay? Love this look. I love that we have a little train going on. I don't know who the designer is, but my goodness, she looks good. Wow. Love that the look, we just have a closing of the blazer right in the middle, and then it's just everything. The cut of this piece, the cut of this blazer, the cut of the pants. I love how tailored everything is. The tailoring brings a smile to my face. Please be well tailored. It's the little things, I love this. I'm not sure if I talked about Al Sharpton already, but my goodness, I love, he's very much Harlem, and I love the pleated detailing in his sleeves. It's the little things sometimes, right? I mean, could he have done a different color from black and white? Absolutely. But since he did go with black and white, well, thanks for having some pleat sleeves. Like, thanks for adding a bit of texture, a bit of something to have fun with and play with your look. Thank you, okay? And I also love the vest that he wore underneath, that white vest underneath the blazer. I love that the neckline of the vest is a bit lower and the lapel is a bit wider than normal, right? So the lapel, and it's more of a curved lapel. It's not a straight down V, it's more of a curve. So it's the little details sometimes that really makes me like, huh, okay, I like that. But yeah, the pleats caught my attention, the pleated sleeves. Love that. Tyler Mitchell. Love that Vogue is still supporting the work of Tyler Mitchell. He shot the Met Gala issue for Vogue, but he's been working with Vogue for like some years now. He worked with Beyonce. He's a young boy, young black man doing his thing, killing the game. Love. I'm not into his look, but I just wanted to highlight the fact that he's such a young man and he's going so far in his photography career, and I think that is amazing and beautiful, and I love that he gets to work with Vogue in various capacities, and he's been doing so for quite a few years now. So I tip my hat off to Tyler Mitchell because of that. I do not like the look, but I do want to highlight the work that he does with Vogue. He's amazing. I almost forgot to mention how much I love Laura Harrier's look. Oh my gosh, did you not? Laura, now if you're gonna do white or cream or light beige, this is how you do it right, okay? I was literally I finished recording and I finished filming, and I'm looking through the pictures and I'm just like, wait, Laura, I don't think I mentioned her. And she's stunned. Laura was amazing. Laura was, wow, the sheer sleeves, the detailing in the sleeves, the sheer sleeves. Laura looks like an art piece, straight up, and you cannot tell me otherwise, okay? The wide leg pants, my goodness. The structure of the top. Oh my gosh. Who's the stylist? This was great. Laura did her thing, okay? It's hard to choose between her and Jodie Turner-Smith, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Laura did her thing, okay? Kerry Washington, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Kerry Washington was wearing Jonathan Simkai, incredible. I love the sheer skirt. I love that the skirt, you can tell it's thick. It's a thick sheer underneath the blazer. I love that. Cardi B, Colin Carter usually styles her. Did he style her for this? I'm used to her looking better than this, I'm not gonna lie. So this is quite different from what I expect from Cardi B. I expect a little better. I expect her to theme a little bit more. I'm glad we're playing with texture here. But I just don't know how this is Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, Dandyism. I don't know how this goes with the theme at all? Did Colin Carter style her? That's what I want to know, because he usually is extremely on point with her image. I don't know if I mentioned Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, they look good, I guess. You know, they look good. I'm not like in love with the pieces, but I do think they look okay and it's a fit, and I'm just not in love with it. I think the girls who did not really stick to theme by wearing like a kind of regular gown, not a theme gown, I think they stuck to theme with their hair and makeup. So with their glam, they would have stuck to they stuck to theme. You know, if you look at Gabrielle Union's hair goes with the theme a bit more. This is best worst dress. My favorite for the night is Diana Ross. I wear it a bit, even though she's wearing like all white and yada yada yada. I just love the drama of her appearance. I love the drama of her appearance. Jodie Turner-Smith also incredible. If you want to talk about theme, Jodie Turner-Smith themed out, okay? If you want to talk about drama and appearance, Diana Ross. If you saw what I saw on video of all those men having to carry her train, Diana Ross, okay? The queen, Diana Ross. Who's your pick for best worst dress? Who do you think is the best dress at the 2025 Met Gala that really stuck to the theme for Superfine Tailoring Black Style? Let me know, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you, God loves you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe and also check out my other videos right over here. Alrighty, girl. Bye.